Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul. Gonna dive right into our 4-player East in the Gold Room. It is the day before ASEN. Well, 2 days before ASEN, but 1 day before I leave for ASEN. Anime Central, one of the bigger anime conventions in the Midwest. Tomorrow we'll be leaving for our hotel room. Get there a day early so we don't have to rush in the morning and miss things. So we've got a lot of recording to do. We're gonna get a whole batch set up so we don't miss anything next week. Greet our opponents with a nice hey, how you doing? And let's take a look at what we got. I've got a pair of 1s, a 2, 4, 6, a 3 next to my 4, looks pretty good. I'll drop a floating 9 before my honors. Okay. Red, then green. And then I'll probably cut the 9 eventually too. Another 1 is actually interesting. That makes this a pawn. I can now use this as a pure double inside sequence. The 3, 4, 4 is kind of my pair now. And I like the way that looks. I'm gonna cut the 9. This is a 1-4 weight in the Pinzu, the dots. If I pick up the 1, 2, 3, then you have the 4s as a pair. Okay, that works too, so I'll cut the white. Now I can go 1, 4, 2, 5. Cut whatever doesn't fill in, and then just work on these shapes. 9 is redundant, we don't need it. And we're getting really close to the end, so we're just going to kind of lock in on what we've got. 1 pin is Dora. So we'd like to use that. There's the shape. We drew the 3, filling in 2, 3, 4. So the 6 comes out. Double-sided 5, 6, looking for 4, 7 in the bamboo. We'll cut the 4. It's redundant at this point. Although, maybe we could have done some tricky pair stuff over there, but I'd like to keep the 1-4 option alive. I'm actually gonna go Ricci with the 2, putting us on that 1-4. Well, that's not good. At least it revealed the 9s to be the 9s are the new Dora, which are completely out of the game, so we don't have to worry about too much there. Hopefully we've set up the Suji on the 4. The 1s are out of the game, the 7 got dropped. Another 7 is safe. Oh, just Sumo. This guy's gonna be pissed. Look at that, you scum. Try to steal my weight. I got literally nothing for that hand. I haven't scored a hand that low in a long time. I'm just kidding. But like, that was Ricci Nomi? I didn't even have Dora 1. What happened there? I'm actually gonna cut the 2 first. I've got 2, 2, 7, 9, 9. And this 5 is a strong floater. Trying to use the 2 as a pair might have taken the 1 out of my hand. And we're basically looking for double east. And then speed. The 9 is the Dora indicator. So this is going to be a... Oopsies, almost threw my east away. Misclicking. This is going to be hard to make... Impossible to make into a pawn, really. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna lock that in. I don't think I need to worry about picking up the 8s anymore. So this is my pair. This needs a 3 or a 2. That one I will call because this shape is hard to use. Now we pawn the east, cut the 5, and we're already on a 1-4 weight. I didn't call the 4 earlier because it was going to be easy to find, I think. Easier than the 2 or the 3, which was really, really locked in. You did not have the flexibility over there. Open whites. Yakuhai. Possible Tanya out to the left. Once open, I'm not too worried. But I do want to get rid of this. Okay, now it's Yakuhai. Yakuhai. Can't use that one. I'm not going to call that con, but I will cut my 5 right away. Twice called, they're starting to get close. So we got to get rid of our dangerous tiles now. The 2 is going to be safe later on. Thought long and hard about that 5.
Done.
What can you do? There were my East. I'm not surprised by that. Another cheap hand though, so things are still relatively safe. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. White, red. 3, 5 in the Pinzu with a floating 8. This is a weird one. 1, 3, 5. I'll cut the 8 here. This might become my pair, the 5, 8 weight here. So I think I'm ready to cut my red, white. Okay, there's my 3. This is going very well. So call it Ricci Dora 2 at least. It's better than my starting hand. Ricci Dora 2. One last thing to say about that last hand we had. If we had cut or taken that early call and gotten Tenpai for the East something, only the East would have been our value and it was still never going to come out of that guy's hand. So we did the right thing. Interesting. Okay. I can Chia 9 now for the Itsu. If I want to open, Itsu Dora 2 is as good as Ricci Dora 2. I would need to find another pair somewhere. Could pair the Dora, but we'd have to get lucky for that. 7. I can call the 7 my pair right away, cutting the 8. Just kind of lock it in. I can cut the 1. Let's try this. Let's see if we can get a Ricci here. Seven. I'll upgrade. Looking for 4, 6 now. Five, 8 in the bamboo, or the characters. 5 pin. It's a risky one. I can open for Tanya if I get the 4 bamboo from the left. Toy Toy from the right. They could be waiting on the 3 if they're clever and lucky. We could bail and drop the 1, 4, 7. Just cut 7s twice. Two, 5, 8 in the bamboo, and we're ready for that Tanya I was talking about. Yeah, I'll throw. I'll get rid of it. We'll defend. Three pin. 9 is safe, okay. We drew the Dora. 7 looks fine, but it could be an inside weight. What would it have to be? It'd be a 5. No, it'd be a 6, 8. Looking for the 7. The 6 is fine. South is probably fine. 6s and 2s. We kept our second. 2,500. 25,000, sorry. And this hand is very mid. The Norths are Yaku high. I can open, and I need a pair. I'm gonna cut the 8. We might be able to make an offwind pair. Red anyone can use. There's a Dora. Always suspicious when they drop a Dora on like turn 2. We have a pair in the 3s, so we can call quite a bit. I would like to get something next to this 4 for the Dora chance, but it's gonna be lucky. Raw luck if it comes. I'm gonna skip on that one just for a second. 5, 5, 6, so we have some pair flexibility now. Or 1, 3, 5, 5, 6. Making this sequence a little bit stronger. Still cutting the 1 and the 5 and the dots. The 1s are paired. Maybe I'm protecting this 4 too much. Now we call. Now we cut the 1. And we're Ishan 10. 4 bamboo, 4, 7 bamboo. If I steal a 2, would that work? Alright. Just a Yaku high. I'll take 1,000 points. Maybe I can find the red 5 and upgrade. Healer's fighting for his seat. But bamboos are coming out. Not the low bamboos for sure, but maybe eventually. Eh, 3 is safe. Rip. Not surprising. Unfortunate though. Green Dora 3. I blame the guy to the left. Alright, let's pick up a big one now. I see a Sanshoku chance. 1, 2, 3s. And then I need one more block. There are the reds. 1, 2, 3. Chanta? Yeah, Sanshoku. I would need some other pair. There are the 9s maybe? Or Chanta Sanshoku Chi the 8. Leave the reds as the pair. Dora is 4, unfortunately. Red 5. We can still do the Sanshoku. Sanshoku Dora 1 now. 5, 6. And it looks like I'm going for Chanta. Alright, the 8s are pwned, which is fine because we're Tenpai. Sanshoku Dora 1, which is about what we were looking for. I'm gonna turn off Auto Roam because I need to hit one of these lower guys. We need to get back into position before we can go crazy. I'll run this guy. And I'll run the guy across as well. Ronin to the right won't do any difference. Sumo. Would I sumo? Yeah, I'd sumo. Three pin? Keep my hand down to the right so I don't accidentally misclick the Roan comes. Green makes it through. Seven, dangerous. Very obvious open Tanya to the left. We gotta watch out for inside tiles. That's my Roan. Sanshoku Dora 1, 2k directly off of third place is exactly what we needed. 2600 because of the Homba, and we're back into third. I'm gonna cut the 9 first. We got a lot of Dora, so Yakuhai Dora something is a pretty good hand. I've got pair options 2, 5, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna cut the 1, 2. The 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 does nothing for me. This is a bad tile. Okay. If we get Yakuhai, we can crack open this Dora. Otherwise, we might be running towards a Tanya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pass. If he's sumos, he sumos, you know. The 3 might be fine. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the 1s are gone. I think the 3's gonna be okay. It's not in the Dora suit or anything crazy like that. The 7, though, I'm not sure on. Greens are fine. I also don't trust the Dora at the moment. Trust your terminals. Except for Dora terminals. Especially on a Ricci. Southwind? Should be fine. Nine made it through, okay. Tanyao is go. Not that one though. Alright, we're almost ready. How do we seal the deal here? Seal the deal safely. 2 came out after the Ricci, so I can cheat a 6 here? Like that. Cut the 2. Ah. That's an interesting one. Does that pass? It does, but it also puts us back in a 3rd. It's scrappy down at the bottom here. Let's see. 9 is Dora indicator. I'm gonna throw this red right back. Looking for an 8, and then we have a 3-6. Actually, the 9 is redundant still. It's a 2-5-8 weight. Five, 6 east? No, 5-6 north? Probably call the north the pair. Drop the 9. Drop the east. Let's get the east out of there right away. Same with this white dragon. We're going for a fast Ricci here. I think I'm gonna turn off calls. Another white. Throw the 9 back right away. I don't want anyone getting any silly pair ideas once those 8s are gone. Another 9. Rip. I don't think that would have changed too much. If we traded the Norse for the 9s, then we still wouldn't have had Tanya, so we're not gaining or losing any value with that. Alright, 3-5. Now there's a chance to get to Tanya. We can cheat the 4, cut the Norths. Then we on a double pair weight, 5s and 6s. As always, we're going to make sure to get our artist block first before we start opening. We're not poning the Norths because we might drop our 3-5 still. 3-4-5 filled in. Let's go for that Tanya. We need the money. Tanya Dora 1 is not a big hand, but it is enough to get us into 2nd place here if we hit the right guy. I'm also willing to step on last place's throat. It's brutal, but he's my nearest competition and he's getting close. With the Ricci, I'm going to turn on Autorone. We need to get these points, and we can't afford to dilly-dally. Double Ricci, even more points for us if somebody drops our tile. East is safe. 2-5 in the characters, please, please, please. We gotta push. Two of characters? No. Red is safe. 2-5-8 in the characters. 2-5-8 in the characters, please, 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 please. That's it, thank you. Double run? No, just the 1. So points from the guy we wanted to hit. Ricci sticks from around the board. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone felt really bad that we got hit for that dealer Mangan, basically. That cheeky little Dora bomb that ruined our life. Yeah, so this is another Chanta hand. We're gonna go real fast, real hard on this. Chia 2, Chia an 8, and we're out of this game. Only 5's where we are going. The 1 coming out is fantastic, because they might have to drop the 2 at some point. 8 sets us up. Please stop dropping the 8s. Now I would call that pwn, unfortunately. But I can also pwn the 9s and drop the 7 since the 8s are twice cut. Another 9. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy. I had to talk myself down from that one. My gut told me to drop the 3 and go for like a toy Shanta, and that's just such a silly idea. The AI isn't gonna like me playing for second, but playing for second is how we protect our points. Rip 2. It just ain't it. Someone drop the 9 so please. 9 bamboo. Phone 9's cut 7, wait for 2 mon. 7 is not good anymore. I ain't dropping a 4. It's tough. What do you do against that? Cut the 1? Okay. That sucks. If he sumos, there's no way we fall below last. Got one of my 9s. Getting roaned would be a death sentence here. That's why I'm being so careful. Dealer has to fight. Let Dealer get roaned here. I'm happy with second. I will take a third. But we can't get last. Can't afford to get last. We absolutely can get last as far as like playing poorly and getting hit. But I don't think there's any way for us to get last if this guy wins or this guy wins. The math doesn't work. The 7s went through, but I'm still worried about the 1-4. The 8 came out. I guess 8 is safe. We got 2 of them now. Juicy Juicy, the 3 is fine. Six is Suji. We could try it. It'd be a 5-7. No worries there. 6-9. I was very, very correct. Alright, what can we do? 2-5-9, 2-4, 3-3, 4-4. It's all very bad. There's no speed here. Tuck the Dora back. Now we cut the 2. I need to keep some options open. I'm absolutely sealing the south, so that's a Yaku high. Then, I don't really think this is my pair. Let me cut that 2. If we pick up the 3, it still connects to the 5. Green-red, gotta come out eventually. That's a damn shame. Pick Looking for 2-5 bamboo, 3 pain in the dots. 7-5-9 is now fantastic. Cut the green, cut the red. Home south, where's my pair? I don't know yet. Off wind pair? West wind? Fair weight on the west wind? I'd have to break a block, cutting 2-4. And the 9 comes off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you cut the west, and now I can make this flex if I need to. Only drawing the 2 or the 5 would really... Well, the 2 isn't impossible. Double pair? Okay. I don't like the characters, but I think I gotta trust my 9 here. I ain't... I can't afford to get hit. I just can't. I'm out of save tiles. Fuck! Alright, I made it. Maybe my 3 next? 7? The 1 came out after the Ricci. I think 4 because it's Suji to the 1-7. Then we pwn the 3s. Green. And the 1 are safe. The 6s went through, cut the 3. It ain't bamboo, we can tell that much. Six, huh? East is safe to everyone. We're bleeding out here, but getting roaned would kill us. This is a pretty good hand. We're pretty close. Alright. Will the fast Yakuhai work this time? Pwn the greens. We have a pair in the 8s. 7, 8, 9 is a sequence. Okay, things are getting weird over in the characters. Got our floater 1. 3, 4, 5. Call the 3, 6. 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9. Characters are going wild over there. Only 8s, pairs the 9s. What on earth is going on with this hand? I'm gonna cut 6, 7. 2, 5, 2, 5. Three, 4, 3, 4. Toy greens. We'll definitely get a second And we got there really quick. Would I call a con? I don't think so. We're just trying to get out of here. Thank you, sir, for second place. I appreciate it. Oh, that was such a drag. I was losing it, chat. Every single hand just felt like sandpaper on my brain. Plus 26 points, though. They ain't messing around on Expert 3, I'll tell you that much. Holy. Do we even chalk the mock on that one? I want to just move on with my life. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.